pull it?
Yes. Good evening. My name is Rita Luth, and I am Community Director of Outreach for Educate Advocate. I'm also a parent in the Upland District, but in order for my daughter to gain a meaningful education, I had to pull her out of the district because the stories you hear tonight are not unique to this district. We have a fundamental problem in special education in San Bernardino County. And we talk to parents in LA County. It's not as bad when you cross the county line. We are in a dire situation here. And it's up to elected officials, such as yourself, to take leadership and help the citizens and help the future, which is the kids in this district. First of all, I want to commend the superintendent because at the SELPA meetings, he has taken leadership. He has questioned some of the decisions. I can honestly say I've been following those meetings for many, many years, since my daughter was in kindergarten. She's in 8th grade now. And it used to be a rubber stamp. But Mr. Holton has taken steps to represent his district and to question some of the decisions that are being made. It's an agency that has a budget of $181 million a year just to handle special education. And you've got to ask yourselves, what are you getting for the money? I'll tell you what you're getting. You're not getting education. You're getting litigation. You're getting an administrator who's a hardballer and who will litigate and pay $350 an hour for an attorney rather than pay $100 an hour for reading services. They know the reading services that work. Most of the disputes that we see a common thread. Linham and Bell services. It is a very common request for a parent. Reading service costs about $100 an hour. The SELPA will spend $500,000 litigating and denying the claim. And the other problem is that all the people, with all due respect to the superintendent, that sit on the SELPA board, except for Dr. Thomas, the county superintendent of schools, are unelected officials. They're all administrators. So the board is really disengaged from this sector of our community called special education children. We would never say, as a school board, we're only going to make decisions for Caucasian children. We are not going to decide, we're not going to make decisions for Hispanic children or black children. The Hispanic and black children, we're going to delegate those decisions to a separate entity, and our administrators are going to make decisions for those children. We would never say that for minority students. Yet, that's exactly what happens for special needs children. The decisions are completely delegated to the shadow agency, and nobody knows what goes on there. But at the end of the day, when the poop hits the fan, the district is held liable because the district is the local educational agency. So, I mean, I don't envy your predicament, but these are some of the fundamental things that need to change. The Community Advisory Committee, Christy spoke of some of the issues going on there. On that committee, any person of the public that's appointed by the board can serve and have a voting right. But an actual board member is prohibited from voting. That defies the most basic rights in this democracy that we call the United States of America. So we have some serious issues here. I hope that you take to heart what you've heard tonight. They are not unique to this district. We help parents in many other districts. They all have the same common theme, the West End SELPA, because that's who's dictating the policy. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Mr.